good morning, Unity North. How about a little noise for the great music? Shower the people you love with love. We really hope that today you're going to shower each other with love and peace and all that's good and holy and sacred, yes? So welcome to today's service. Welcome to 2025. Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, come on. We're going to need a lot more energy than that. Happy New Year, everybody. Today is a day of love in action. Today is a day of choice. It's an opportunity to choose power, to choose strength, to choose courage, vision, and freedom. How many are willing to choose those things today for yourself individually and collectively? The freedom of soul, the freedom of mind, the freedom of spirit, and the freedom of our heart, and the freedom to rise above anything and everything that has ever held you captive. It no longer has any control over you, right? So we step fully into our freedom. We're going to begin with arising. So our opening song is, I arise, I arise. If you are so led and able, up on your feet. And we're going to do I arise, and then we're going to sing we arise, because we're on this journey together. And so we send that energy to those who are watching online. We are doing this together. Go ahead and put your hands together, and let's raise our voices. I arise. Together today. And we extend that energy to those of you who are watching us online. We are arising together, so we're sending all kinds of waves of energy your way. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you can feel through the airwaves all the love that's in this room for each and every one of you. Happy New Year to all of you. All right, let's come on back. We're a revelation. We're a sound beautiful this morning. In Unity, we know that we are not defined by our past. We're not limited by any fear, by any doubt, by any external condition. Yes? The Christ within us, the light within us, whatever you want to call it, the Buddha nature, the magnificence of our soul is calling us out and calling us up to embrace our infinite potential and to declare a new story for our lives. Who's ready to create a new story for your life? Today we are being challenged to stretch our wings and to the sky and to soar in celebration of the magnificence of the very soul, of the very essence of God that chose to do business as you. All the songs today are going to contain the words I am in them, the very name of God. And what we know in Unity is what follows I am follows you. But we don't stay there, because there's a collective expression of God that's even more powerful. So we will say I am, and we will say we are throughout the service. I invite you to feel the connection of community, of family, of those that are supporting you on your journey. And knowing that all of us are rising together. Let each I am statement be followed with affirmation, with truth, with empowerment as we step into the magnificence of our very souls. This will be our prayer today. This will be our hymn. This will be our anthem. And this will be our knowing. And I cannot think of anybody better to kick things off here. You know, when he called me and said he was available today, I was just so incredibly thrilled. Charles Holt is one of my favorite singers on the planet. The guy is a speaker, he is a singer, he is a lecturer, he is a workshop leader, he is an author, and he has 2 books that I'm going to encourage you to go out and take care of. He is funding his next iteration of his work with children. He's changing the planet one child at a time in the most beautiful and magnificent ways. And these 2 books are how he is funding that journey. But right now, we're going to invite him up to this podium right now. Open your heart, open your mind and your spirit to this incredibly beautiful human being and minister, Charles Holt.
Good morning. Well, we've stepped into a new one, huh? Happy New Year. Do you know who you are? The question and the answer is not very far. The song of the sages, the knowledge of the ages is living where you reside. You have the key that unlocks a door to enter in that sacred place you haven't gone before, where deep meets deep, soul to soul. Feel that connection as the truth unfolds. I am. Yes, you are the key that unlocks it on to freedom and leads you to me. Look deep inside you. Trust the force that guides you. It knows the way. There's no separation. We're one and the same. A child of the Creator, known by different names. The Alpha and Omega, eternal flame that burns deep inside you. Do you know my name? I am from the mountains to the oceans. I am from the rocks to the trees. I am all the stars and constellations. I am, you are. I am from the mountains to the oceans. I am from the rocks to the trees. I am all the stars and constellations. I am, and you are, you are. I'm spiritual and mystical. I am light, I am love. I live in you, and you live in me. From the very low to the heavens above, I am.
You know, and as good as he is as a singer, he's an author, and he's a speaker, and he's changing the world. Please go see Charles after the service and let him know how much you appreciate everything about him. Charles, thank you. You're a gift to the world. Oh, take a breath, everybody. Today, we are being challenged to be more fully present to who we are. So everyone say with me, I am. And then look around and behold the face of God and say together, we are. We are divine beings, and we're here to answer the call of the universe, of the God within each and every one of us, to say, carpe diem. Say that with me. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Go for the dream. Go for the gusto, and do not hold back anything. How many people in 2024 held back a little piece of you? Come on, let's just get real. We're going to get the fullness of who we are for 2025. We have released what no longer served us. How many came to Burning Bowl? Thank you to the chaplains for doing a great Burning Bowl service. We appreciate you so much. We got rid of the blocks. We released those things that were in the way, so the floodgates of energy are moving. They are free-flowing, yes? And the only thing missing is our cooperation with that flow. So we get into the river, we get into the flow, we get into the essence of consciousness that takes us to the next chapter and level. Let's begin the journey with taking full responsibility. You see, any journey of evolution, every hero's journey begins with a decision that I will take responsibility for my life. Nothing out here. Nobody has any power, not my family, not my job, not my anything, because I have the power. So we're going to let you sing. I don't want you to match Charles's energy. All right? And claim together, I am responsible. Together. And if you are responsible, make a statement. Your first statement of the day to the universe, to step up, to step out of that seat and say, I'm ready to change that death. Up on your feet, and let's sing together, I am responsible for the life that I am living. Let's kick it in, guys. It's another hand-clapping song. We're going to have lots of time for reflection. Let's get that energy moving in our bodies. And together we sing, I am responsible for the life I am living. I am responsible for me. Tell your face, everybody. I am responsible for the life I am living. And I choose a life that's good. Let's make it a collective. Here we go. We are responsible for the life we are living. We are responsible and free. We are responsible for the life we are living, and we choose a life that's good. Let's hear that last line. Subconscious mind, we choose a life that's good. Go ahead and make a little noise for yourself. You know, there is it's kind of a bittersweet day on this Whitestone ceremony. This week we said goodbye to an American icon, a treasure, a national treasure. And Jimmy Carter was a man and a president who knew who he was. And he took responsibility for life, and then he took responsibility as a heart of service. We would be remiss not to first mention it, and secondly, to just take a moment of silence to just be grateful. To be grateful for how Jimmy Carter demonstrated to each and every one of us what we talk about all the time here. We belong to each other. He lived it in and out of office. And we wish him Godspeed in a moment of silence. Thank you, President Jimmy Carter, your First Lady, Rosalind. We thank you for having touched this country, for touched this world, and to touch the lives of all gathered here today. And so it is, and so we let it be. Amen. Well, it is double bittersweet. He is not passing, but we have an icon in our midst, somebody who has the same integrity as Jimmy Carter, somebody who is as dedicated and diligent and committed to what goes on here in this room. every single week for year after year after year after year. Jim Sanford has been the icon, the pillar at the front of this church to greet you, to help you feel welcome, to make sure that you knew that you were valuable, you were respected, and you were worthy. And he has done so with excellence, no drama. You know, Unity North sometimes has drama. You notice that? James Sanford doesn't do drama. He just gets the job done. And this is his official last Sunday as the head usher of our second service. And I believe, yes, he deserves a standing ovation. Come up here, brother. Take it in. And there's a lot to Jim Sanford. I have known Jim Sanford longer than any of you because I met him first in California at a church he was serving on the board of directors at. What you see is what you get no matter where he is. He is a man of deep integrity. He has shared with this congregation, not just at the door, but from his heart, from his experience, from the difficult work that we have done to handle race relations. This man has been an icon and a stalwart in our midst. And I said, you get a mic, brother. Anytime you want it, you have it. He has to promise me, if I give him the mic, though, that he will not be a stranger on Sunday morning. But I've got a seat reserved for you right in the front. All right, James, the mic is all yours.
Good morning, Unity North. It has been a long time since I began serving here at Unity. Goes back to 2002. When I first joined this congregation. And since that time, I've ushered and moved into the leadership position as far as the second service ushers are concerned. It has been a blast. I have enjoyed welcoming you, taking your money, and wishing you well as you walked out. I am not going away. I will be here, okay? But it is time to step down and let others serve. David Pritchett is taking over. He needs volunteers, so please, please volunteer. This is the easiest job of service at Unity North. You come in on Sunday, you welcome people, you take the offering, and then you go home. There's nothing difficult about it. If you can walk, if you can talk, you can do this job. I thank you for this opportunity, and again, I will be around, so you'll continue to see me. All right.
Stay right here. Stay here. And go ahead and take that applause for his beautiful bride, Barbara Sanford, as well, because she's a part of this. You know, Jim said there's nothing difficult about the job, and for most Sundays, there is nothing difficult about the job until we come to Burning Bowl and White Stone. And then you have to become a traffic cop as well. I begged Jim to please stay through the White Stone ceremony. So with all the respect that you just gave him, when he asks you to be released, you will be released. And until the 6'3" gentleman comes and stands at your aisle, you will wait, because we're going to avoid Atlanta traffic today, yes? All right, take a deep breath, everybody. Little music maestro. Oh, no, we're going to do announcements, aren't we? You know, there's a Freudian slip, Danielle. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
A little music for the goddess that's about to come forward and do announcements.
our New Year announcements, a little bit of love. But first, before we get into announcements, before we get into the beauty that is in this amazing community, we have new people here today. We have visitors and newcomers that we want to welcome with love. So the people that you see coming forward are on our welcome team, another magical ministry here at Unity North. They are here to welcome you. They have welcome packets in their hands. Those welcome packets have Let's Connect cards because we want to stay connected with you. So on this beautiful and magical day, if you are here for the very first time, please raise your hand nice and high in the air so we can share a little love with you. Thank you so much. Wherever it is that you are, keep your hand up. We will get a welcome packet to you. We have some all the way over. Excellent. Our welcome team is amazing. Thank you so much for being here today, our first Sunday of the new year. On the screen behind me, you see a beautifully marked table just for you. And it's also for people who are new-ish, because some people, it's not their first Sunday, maybe it's their second or third, but they haven't come to the welcome table yet. So after service, we would love to see you downstairs at the welcome table in Holy Grounds. If you need some help figuring out how to get there, someone on our welcome team will be happy to help you. So you may be new and you started to see they got excited about announcements. That is something that we do here. We gave you a little preview, but we're gonna do what we do anyway in the new year. Friends, it must be what time? It's announcement time, and we get excited about announcements in 2025. So let's do it. Our first announcement is praying pause. So our furry friends, our feathered friends, our scaly friends, we are welcoming them into another year that is happening today at 2 o'clock in the Labyrinth. And I also want to mention that today, on your way out, so as you're going through the foyer, you'll see that Family Promise is set up because, again, that community effort is ongoing. So we're kicking off the new year with that, and we need help with setting up and lots of other things. So when you go into the foyer after service, look to your right and go check out Judith and see what it is that you can do to help with Family Promise in this go round. And also remember, praying pause at 2 o'clock. And our next announcement, so we have these amazing classes, and January 6th and 13th is that first one of the new year. The focus is New Thought, History, and Foundations. And so January 6th and 13th from 7 to 9, they're in the Peace Chapel. They are $30, and they're part of the Lay Leader program. So definitely, if you are interested in the Lay Leader training, please go onto the app, go onto the website, find out more information about how that program can be a part of your life. Our next announcement is about Brighter Minds. So the Brighter Minds Child Training, which is the focus of Brighter Minds, is coming up in February. There is a Brighter Minds adult training, but just wanted to clarify that the adult training helps you understand and support the child training. They're not the same thing, but they are both to help us strengthen and move through the world with more confidence and competence and joy. And so you want to check out more information about Brighter Minds. And our last announcement, so again, that Lay Leader program has another class that is happening. When you go on the website, you'll see multiple classes happening this spring and also winter, spring of 2026. But the second class is on metaphysics. So that one starts on January 20th, and it's a 5-week class. So for more information about which classes are 2 weeks, which classes are 5 weeks, what's happening after metaphysics, you'll have to go on the website or go on the app for more information about that. So always go on the app, go on the website, get more information, stay in tuned, and stay connected with this amazing community.
Thanks so much, Danielle. You know, and I want to give a little announcement as well. Next week, how many love Bob Sima and Shannon Plummer? Yeah, they are going to be in the house. They're doing the message and the music next Sunday. So I hope to see as many people in the room next Sunday, yes? Now, Maestro, a little bit of music would be great. Take these words and make them your own. Allow yourself to enter into the sanctuary of your very essence and your spirit and your light as I read them. We stand here now, whole and unstoppable. Every chain broken, every weight lifted, every wound released. Unbounded by the past, we are no longer imprisoned by fear, resentment, or victimhood of any kind. We are the embodiment of freedom. Say that with me. We are the embodiment of freedom. No obstacle can withstand the power of the divine within us. No shadow, no hurt, no pain can last against the brilliance of our light. We rise. Together, we rise. As we were always meant to. Forgiven and forgiving. Stronger than we've ever imagined that we could be. Guided by an unwavering force of infinite good. Breathe that in. The universe moves. It moves in harmony with our highest purpose. As our every breath and our every heartbeat declares, we are victorious. Together, we are victorious. We are free. We are free. We are limitless. We ascend now like eagles soaring above the storms, like mountains piercing through the clouds, like the sun claiming its rightful place in the sky. This is our moment of triumph. We are the overcomers and the conquerors of all doubt and all limitation. No force can and will turn us back. No fear can take root in our hearts. In fact, let's affirm that together. No fear can take root in my heart. For we are one with the cosmos, a living expression of truth. We are a beacon of divine power, gallantly pushing forward. We are the hero now released from any restriction that we have ever owned. This is who we are. This is who we will be as we claim our white stone of freedom. Master Teacher Jesus told us that before we come to the altar, that if we have a problem with our brother or our sister, or they with us, to go back, to leave the altar. So before you claim a white stone, we have to get into an energy of forgiveness. And I'm going to invite Charles to come up here again and sing another fabulous song. You see, Jesus clearly understood that if we are holding resentment on earth, we do not have access to our divine nature. If we are holding anybody at arm's length, making an exception to where we find the presence of light and love, then we do not have access to the fullness of God. So we must go back from the altar and take care of business by offering forgiveness, by asking for forgiveness. Then we come to the altar cleansed, pure, whole, and available. And so Charles's story of forgiveness and his dance with his family, his father, speaks to this, and this song just will open up your heart. Allow yourself to be purified by the beautiful voice and talent of Charles Holt.
I'm tired of the guilt that brings me pain. Now is a time for me to let go of the shame, the past behind me. I see anew. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I forgive me. I forgive me. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. 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 If you're ready, I'm ready for my change. It's a grand invitation. I'm ready for my change. I let go. I'm ready for my change.
He extended the invitation, and you grabbed it, saying, I'm ready for my change. Say it one more time with me. I am ready for my change. Feel that at the depth, the gut, the core. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to change at depth. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to meet the call, the hero's call within me, that has asked me time and time again, standing at the door and knocking, to shine, to stretch, to grow. Today we celebrate the White Stone Ceremony, coupled with a gateway of transformation, and by popular demand, you may notice there are no arches today. Part of that's Atlanta traffic, but part of that is we love so much when our chaplains hold sacred space for us. So the gateway will be our chaplains, affirming you, knowing you, and creating an angel wash for you that you will walk down the center aisle. The scripture that we use as the foundation for this ceremony every year is from Romans chapter 12, and it says, Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Say that with me. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be us transformed. Be you, be me, be all of us, be the world, be the earth, transformed by the renewing. Everything has its roots in thought. As we think, so shall we be. As we are holding and allowing in the access to the laboratory of our thinking, good, bad, or otherwise, so shall it be on the planet. So today we are transformed by claiming the miracle, I'm ready to change at depth. By claiming the courage and the strength to know I'm ready to do whatever is asked of me in the new year. Each of us at some point is going to come to the precipice, the edge, the moment in our life where we're no longer satisfied living in the old life. No longer, it served us, it was great, it was wonderful, we created it, but we get to the place where there's more of me that wants to be born. There's more of me that wants to be expressed. And in that moment, we come to a precipice where we decide the time has come. I'm ready to change. I'm ready to take this step. I'm ready to become more. I'm ready to leave the old habits, the old pattern, the old life behind, and to step into a greater expression of who I am meant to be. And today it is who we are meant to be as a collective, as a family, and as a community, free from the bond of any limitation. Come to the edge, God said. And we can't. We're afraid, we responded. Come to the edge, God said yet again. We can't. We will fall, we responded. Come to the edge, God said a third time. And so we came to the edge, and God pushed us. And we flew. Strap in, folks. We're about to fly. You are about to fly, and I love being testimony. My job affords me the opportunity to see all of you become, to see all of you soar and fly. We read from the book of Revelation, to those that win the victory. Let's read it together. To those that win the victory, I will give each of them a white stone on which is written a new name. The new name is not simply a word on a stone. It is not simply a label. It is a declaration of our divine nature. It is a proclamation of our freedom and our triumph that is already ours, already exists within us. That which we are claiming today already exists in the mind of the one. We just cooperate with it today and every day hereafter. Yes? Yeah. In ancient times, when a prisoner was released from bondage, they were given two things. Number one was a white stone. And they used that. They carried it with them as a symbol. When they were asked, are you free or are you not free? They'd pull the stone out and say, look, I am free. And the other thing they were able to give themselves is a new name. And name simply means nature. Metaphysically, that's a better translation. It's not a new name. It is a new nature, a new definition, a new way of being, of breathing and walking through my earthly existence. A spiritual idea that will be my guiding light for the year in front of me. This is not just a ritual. Some people do this and it's just a ritual. That doesn't work for me. Ritual for ritual's sake is a waste of time. It is a profound spiritual act. And I want you to feel that and sense that at depth. By writing and speaking your new nature and your new name, you are affirming who you truly are. Be mindful of what you speak. What follows I am follows you. What follows we are follows us. When we declare this new name, we are saying to the universe, I know who I am. Say that with me. I know. I know why I am here. The thing about freedom is it's a process. And it's one that we have to actively take part to maintain. Darn it. Don't you wish the spiritual path was as easy as just claiming it and everything's done, my work is done here? Our fifth unity principle is the truth that I know is the truth that I demonstrate. I have to use my body to demonstrate this truth that I'm about to reveal. I have to put my words, my actions, my thoughts, and my feelings behind the white stone. I live as the white stone, and I live as the new nature. This stone with a word written on it is nothing but a symbol. That means action. Grace. We don't talk about grace much in this church, but grace is our ability to choose. But grace has a partner. Grace is our ability to take actions, the actions necessary to claim that freedom. This means full and complete responsibility. Put your hand on your heart with me and say, I accept full and complete responsibility. I accept full and complete responsibility. This means complete responsibility for my freedom, knowing it, embracing it, creating it, speaking it, living it, breathing it, claiming it, and acting upon it. No wiggle room today. The love of God is forever moving in the direction of your highest good. This love, this power, this infinite essence of light and love and goodness is forever flowing like a river to the ocean, but you got to get in the river. You got to cooperate with the river. You have to let the river buoy you up, and you have to go where it takes you and cooperate with the flow and the current. It must be sustained by us. Freedom is not just a gift given. It is a gift that is consciously created, manifested, sustained by us. Breathe. Through this angel wash we're about to take part in, you are being asked to intentionally and purposely move, internally and externally. It's just a walk. You're going to get up and you're going to walk around the outside of the room, and you're going to walk up here and be affirmed. That's just a walk. But it's so much more, and it can be so much more by right of the consciousness you bring to the walk. Not just the walk around the room, but the walk out these doors, where you live and breathe in such a way that that name and that nature is so evident that everybody knows who you are before you speak it. What is a white stone? It's just a rock. That's all it is. It has no power except the power that you give it. It's a symbol of freedom. It's a symbol of remembrance. It's a symbol of choice. But most importantly, it is a symbol of inspired action. I'm no longer willing to play small. Say that with me. I am no longer willing to play small. This is a symbol of one who knows that there is a way around, over, under, through any obstacle placed into your way. There is a way around, over, under, and through any obstacle that is in your way. Do you know this? Emerson once said this. Let's put the next slide up there. Do we have it? There it is. Let's read it together. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within it. You know, we call ourselves New Thought. In this New Thought history class, This man was born in 1803. He was speaking these truths long before any of us were born. Well, some of us maybe. Energetically, you are being asked to leave on one side of this angel wash who you have been pretending to be, so that on the other side, when you come over here and you claim the white stone, that you can live to who you have always been, to who you may have forgotten, to who God is asking to do business as on earth. I encourage you to make this a very conscious action and decision, not taken lightly. If you take it lightly, it'll be, just a ritual. But I invite you to take it consciously and to move in response to an intention that change is going to happen, that good change is going to happen. And it might mean good trouble. As Congressman John Lewis might put it, we're going to be willing to sit in good trouble, to sit in the fire, to sit in the uncomfortableness of who God is calling us to be, but we're willing to do it. As we move, the entire cosmos is behind you. So as you're being affirmed by the chaplains here in just a moment, I want you to feel the wind beneath your wings. I want you to feel the entire universe in response, because that's the way the universe is set up. I want you to feel the river of essence of the cosmos, the universe, moving in the direction of your highest good, buoying you up, lifting you up, and empowering you to get to the ocean of who you are about to become. You know, I get to tell this story. I don't tell it but one time a year. The story of the Pool of Bethesda. There was a bunch of people hanging around the Pool of Bethesda because supposedly this pool had healing properties. And the angels would come down and they would stir the waters of the pool. And the first person who got in the pool was the one that was healed. It's a bit ridiculous story, isn't it? But it's such a symbol of all the external power that we've given to everything outside of us. And there was a guy that was there for 38 years. 38 years at the pool, and every time the water would stir, he'd try to get in, but he was crippled up. And he couldn't get there. Somebody always beat him. Anybody ever feel like that? Second place? Fifth place? Also ran. But the reality is, he was there in a place of victimhood, and along comes the master teacher. Along comes Jesus. And he looks at the man who's been there for 38 years, and he asks him a very easy question. Do you want to be healed? Well, hello, of course I want to be healed. I've been here for 38 years. And then Jesus' words are what we take as we walk through this portal today. Take up your mat and walk. In that moment, through the right of consciousness, a Christ consciousness, a light consciousness, 38 years of pain and misery and victimhood was released. And the guy picked up his mat and he walked. Some of you sitting here today may have been carrying a story, a souvenir of hell for a very long time. Something that happened 38 years ago, 50 years ago. Something that might have happened 5 minutes before you got here in the door today. And you're carrying it with you. It does not serve you. Let it go. Drop. I can hear the stones dropping. Drop, drop, drop. Those stones are released so the white stone can be claimed. At once the man was cured, and 38 years of suffering was released in a moment of consciousness. What Jesus is simply saying to us here today is to stop defining yourself by limitation. Stop defining yourself by anything except the healthy, prosperous, amazing, beautiful expression of light that you are. And we're doing it not as individuals, but we're doing it as a collective. I want you to feel the presence of the people behind you and in front of you. And when you've got your stone and you sit back down in your chair, I want you to feel the presence of God as the people to your left and your right, in front of you and behind you, because we are on this journey together. We don't do this alone. Nobody climbs a mountain alone. We are climbing the next mountain of existence together as cells within the body of the one energy and essence and spirit and light that is God. I'm going to invite the music to start playing for the first chant, and I'm going to invite the chaplains to take their space. In a moment, the ushers are going to release you. Remember, he's 6'2" or 3. Jim and his team, they're going to release you row by row. Take a moment to breathe with me. And you're going to rise from your seat and move to the outside of the room. Those of you who are rule breakers, we know who you are. You're going to go that way, and come up the center aisle, and you're going to be affirmed by the chaplains. I'm going to invite you to do something a little different. They're going to close in a little bit. And I want you to take, when you get to the front of that line, a breath, and I want you to take your arms and I want you to go like this. And I want you to close your eyes as you enter the hero's cave, knowing the treasure's on the other side. And to do this with your eyes closed, and allow the chaplains to gently touch your shoulder, your back, and to move you along, to feel the hands, the veritable hands of spirit, moving you and stirring you and loving on you as they affirm you in word and in action. If you are not comfortable being touched, we understand that. Keep your eyes open and keep your hand posture like this, and they will not do that. But you know, we teach in Unity that things in motion stay in motion. And there's been so many years where Atlanta traffic happened here, and somebody got here and went like this. Oh, I just love you, brother. You're just so great. You're wonderful. It becomes social. This is not a social exercise. This is a spiritual commitment. And so, again, you will take your hands like this, close your eyes, and know that you will be kept safe as you walk through the portal of your becoming. We're going to be singing chants and songs. I invite you, the words will be up there after you have your stone, to sit here and bear witness to others becoming, to hold the sacred energy of their becoming, because we're on this journey together. Once you have your stone, you will come up here, return to your seat around the outside edge, and we will bear witness in a meditation to the imprisonment that is falling left and right, forward and back. Jim, I'm going to let you release the first row. Let's take a moment to breathe together and enter a sacred space. When you approach the stones up here in the front, you can take a moment. There's 4 tables. Find the one that calls to you. Find the one that speaks to you. And allow that name and that to be revealed. And we sing as the first people come through. Again, gently being touched. You guys can move in a little closer. This is a womb. This is a birthing canal. And we sing together. If not now, tell me when. Let's bring the lights down. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, tell me when. Let's sing it together, Unity. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, tell me when. Sit in witness to your becoming, to our becoming. Sing together, Unity. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, tell me when. Hear the voice of God. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, tell me when. And so as the line continues, it may feel like, well, I'm not doing anything. Oh, you need to be active here. Let the words namaste, let the words namaste live in us and breathe in us. The good in me beholds the good in thee. Our job as family is to hold sacred space for those that are perhaps doing the most challenging thing that they've ever done. And they're inviting in something that they have no idea what's waiting for them, but the mystery will respond, and we will guide that mystery. So as they are being guided by the chaplains, they are being guided by your consciousness and your spirit as we sing. Namaste, namaste. My heart sings namaste. The good in me beholds the good in thee. Namaste. Let's bring those words down. Namaste. Namaste. We are witnesses. Namaste, namaste. My heart sings namaste. The good in me beholds the good in thee. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Hold the energy of namaste as the music continues. Jim, can we invite the balcony to come down? If you're in the balcony and would like to participate, please join us on the floor. Together we sing. Namaste, namaste. My heart sings namaste. The good in me beholds the good in thee. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Namaste, namaste. My heart sings namaste. The good in me beholds the good in thee. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Hold the energy of namaste as the music continues. The light within me beholds the light in you. Namaste, namaste. My heart sings namaste. The good in me beholds holds the good in thee. Namaste, namaste, namaste. And one last time as a community. Namaste, namaste. My heart sings namaste. The good in me beholds the good in thee. Namaste, namaste, namaste. And so, as those who are holding the stone, bearing witness to those still taking the next step, we affirm the truth that I am more, that you are more, that we are more than we have ever known before. And we hold the energy of the collective becoming. So know that as the water rises in the harbor for my boat, it rises in the harbor for yours as well. And so each step is empowered by a community of people, both online and in the room, that know who you are, maybe more so than you know. And so we sing the words, I am more, for ourselves first. I am more, I am more, I am more than I have ever been. In God's love, in God's light, I am more. Let's just stay there. I am more. I am more. I am more. I am more than I have ever been. In God's love, in God's light, I am more. And we shift the focus to we are more as God's love. We are more. We are more. We are more than we have ever been as God's love, as God's light. We are more. We are more. We are more. We are more than we have ever been as God's love, as God's light. We are more. As a family and community, let's sit within the energy of moreness. More than we've ever known, believed, or thought was possible. 2025 welcomes an iteration of you, a chapter of you that you've never experienced. Let's live into the mystery and to know that all that we need is contained within the symbol of this white stone and that name that is emerging, that is calling, standing at the door, knocking for expression through us as us. We are more. And as we are more, we elevate the planet to the next chapter and iteration of its being, and the entire earth responds. We are more. We are more. We are more than we have ever been as God's love, as God's light. We are more. If you're so inclined to hold hands and wrap your arms around each other, we are more. We are more. We are more than we have ever been as God's love. You are God's love. As God's love, you are God's love. It's so easy to make the spiritual path just about us individually. Oh, I've got my stone, I'm ready to go. Yet there's something missing when we do that. Perhaps bearing witness to another's becoming in service, just as Jimmy Carter or James Sanford might do in service to others without the need for applause. To know that I am not an isolated cell, but I am part of a body. And sometimes it will seem long, yet my job is to bear witness in service to the world's becoming. As we sing 2 more times, we are more. We are more. We are more. We are more than we have ever been. As God's love, as God's light, we are more. Raise your voices. We are more. We are more. We are more than we have ever been. As God's love, as God's light, we are more. And as it is within, so shall it be without. As we realize the moreness of our being and our essence and our nature, our experience begins to change. The expression changes, and then the experience changes. And we become greater than we ever thought possible. And so we sing a white stone chant. And we use these words of becoming, of victory, of destiny, of truth. And I invite you to feel, whether you're waiting or you already have your stone, to feel at the depth, the power of the collective rising. We have risen. We are free. We have claimed our destiny. We have risen. We are free. We have claimed our destiny. We have risen. We are free. We have claimed our victory. A new name has been spoken, a new you, a new me, a new name has been spoken, a new you, a new me. We have risen, we are free, we have claimed our destiny. We have risen, we are free, we have claimed our victory. A new name has been spoken, a new you, a new me, a new name has been spoken, a new you, a new me. We have risen. We are free. We have claimed our destiny. We have risen. We are free. We have claimed our victory. As the music continues, live in the energy and the vibration of victory. Live in the energy and the vibration of destiny, of fulfillment, of purpose realized. Not just recognized, but realized. Invite those in the line to keep moving things in motion, stay in motion. This is not a stop, this is a determination. This is a movement. One step in front of the other, and then the next, in victory, in destiny, in determination, in courage, and in bravery. Stopping for nothing. We sing once again from the beginning. We have risen, we are free. We have claimed our destiny. Let us join together. We have risen, we are free. Raise your voice, unity. We have claimed our destiny. We have risen. We are free. We have claimed our victory. A new name has been spoken. A new you, a new me. A new name has been spoken. We are free. We have claimed our destiny. We have risen. We are free. We have claimed our destiny. A new name has been spoken. A new you, a new me. A new name has been spoken. A new you, a new me. As the music continues, feel the energy of the new you and the new person to your left and your right. The new you in front of you and behind you. The new person that's absolutely walking right in front of you in this now moment. I'm going to invite Charles to come back up. I'm going to invite him to just remove and release with you any residue of unforgiveness, any resentment. And we'll move into a soft version wherein he invites you to sing with him. I am ready for my change. Say that with me. I am ready for my change. I am ready for my becoming. Together, I am ready for my becoming.
forgive me. Forgive me. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I forgive them. I forgive them. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I forgive me. I forgive me. Everything that I'm holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. Yes, I am. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. Oh, I'm ready for my change. I forgive me. I forgive me. Everything that I'm holding on to, I let go. I surrender. Yes, I surrender. I'm ready for my change. It's right here, right now. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready, I'm ready. I forgive them. Whoever they are, I forgive them. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I forgive me. I forgive me. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender right now. I surrender. I'm ready for my change. Oh, I'm ready for my change. I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change.
Sit quietly in the energy of change. Transformation. That which life has thrown at you, you transmute, transfigure, And like a great spiritual Tai Chi master, form it and change it into something holy, something sacred. And again, we ask the question, if not now, if not in this moment, 2025, then when? If not this thought, then when? If not this emotion, then when? Which one? If not this action, then when? If not now, tell me when. I'm going to encourage you to not get social. I know it's taking a while, but transformation takes a while. And so we ask the question again, if not now, tell me when. Community, family, sing with me. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. I invite you to hold the space for those that are watching us online. Send the energy through the airwaves to everybody who is also making a commitment. A whole nother 50% of this congregation watching online that's also making their commitment to change. We've already written in and said, send me a white stone. I want to be part of the family and the collective process. We send the challenge to them as well. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, if not now, tell me when. One more time. If not now, tell me when. Sing this to your inner child. If not now, tell me when. We may never see this moment, place and time again. If not now, tell me when. And again, no matter how long it takes, we return to the energy of namaste. Namaste. The good in me beholds the good in thee. The good in me uplifts the good in you. The beauty in me beholds the beauty in you. The light and the power and the strength within me beholds that within you. And so this time as we sing this chant, look around the room and make eye contact. Look around and sing to each other. Sing to the people in the balcony, have them sing down to you. Sing it over the airwaves. Namaste. You are not alone. Namaste. 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 My heart sings Namaste. The good in me beholds the good in thee. Namaste. 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 My heart sings Namaste. The good in me beholds the good in thee. Namaste. 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 I invite you to place your hand on your heart as you feel the song silently inside of you. You know, anybody who has gone through a birthing process knows that it takes as long as it takes. You can't rush transformation. You can't rush evolution. And so we don't, and we won't. We simply hold witness to and for each other's. Namaste, Namaste, my heart sings Namaste. The good in me beholds the good in thee. Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. Raise your voice, unity. Namaste, Namaste. My heart sings Namaste. The good in me beholds the good in thee. Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. And so with each step and with each affirmation, with each touch, with each moment, we again move into the moreness. I am more. Say that with me. I am more. Look to somebody near you and say, you are more.
You are more.
And then maybe join hands and hold the energy of we are more. Together, we are more. We will always be more together. We will always be stronger together. We will always become together. We are more. We are more. We are more than we have ever been. As God's love, as God's light, we are more. We are more. We are more. We are more than we have ever been. As God's love, as God's light, we are more. We are more. We are more. We are more than we have ever been. As God's love, as God's light, we are more. And as we come to the very tail end of this collective journey and break free from the limitations, let us take these words as our final exclamation point on the truth. And now we rise. And now I rise. And now you rise. Beyond the pain, above and beyond any fear, above and beyond any limitation, we have been shown to the light of who we are, the light of the possibility, seeing that we are completely and totally free. And now I rise, and now I live above the pain, sing it unity, beyond the fear. For God has shown me to the light of the possible. So now I see that I am free. And now I soar. Yes, now I fly. There are no chains to tie me down. I stand on higher ground, for now I live. And now I grow, for now I rise. Unity community, please stand as we sing. And now we rise, and now we live above the pain, beyond the fear. For God has shown us to the light of the possible. So now we see that we are free. And now we soar. Yes, now we fly. There are no chains to tie us down. We stand on higher ground, for now we live. And now we grow, for now we rise. One more time, Unity North, raising your hands skyward, heavenly. And now we rise, and now we live. Let us slide beyond the pain, beyond the fear. For God has shown us to the light of the possible. So now 25 who changed to tie us down. We stand on higher ground, for now we live, and now we grow, for now we rise. I want you to hold for a moment, don't clap, and I want you to stay standing for the meditation. If you need to sit down, go ahead, but stay standing and envision this visualization all around you.
Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, just feel yourself grounding, whether into your feet or into the chair. Take your awareness through the breath to the screen of your mind. Visualize right in front of you, to the best of your ability, and you cannot do this wrong, a wall. This wall is right in front of you, and it is the strongest. It is the wall of self-doubt. Any lack of belief in yourself, any thoughts of I can't or I'm not good enough, smart enough, whatever enough. That is not the truth of you, and you know it. Take a deep breath in. Affirm our wholeness in this now moment. And as you exhale, use that energy and push that wall over and watch it fall. Push it over. Come on, use your hands. Push it over and see it fall. Now, in your mind, turn to the second wall. It represents the limiting opinions of others. What others have told you, whether it was true or not. Whatever you unconsciously accepted as a limiting idea about yourself. Again, take a deep breath in. Feel yourself energized. Feel the Shakti, the prana, the chi. And as you exhale, push that wall over, knowing the truth of your skills and abilities. And now the third wall is much weaker after losing its reinforcement from the other two. So now see that third wall in your mind's eye. Maybe you see cracks of light breaking through it. This is the wall of fear, of trepidation or hesitation that's founded in fear. Again, breathe in the energy of the universe, which is your birthright. Breathe out and just see how easily this wall crumbles down. Good. And now the fourth wall. It's barely even holding up. It's the external obstacles that are in your way. Anything that's holding you back from expressing fully as your destiny, as our destiny, as we are the children of God. Take a deep breath in and affirm your accesses to resources and creativity. And as you exhale, you can just blink or just flick your finger and watch it simply vanish. Now again, breathe out and ground yourself. Breathe in the energy of the universe. Breathe out and say to yourself silently, I am. Breathe in that silently. Breathe out, we. Breathe in are that, holding your stone against your heart. Remain in that space.
From the silence of the I am, we are one and the same as the center of consciousness. Remain in that space, infusing that truth in your stone as you gently open your eyes.
The door to 2024 has been sealed. The door to 2025 has been thrown wide open. The door to the old you has been sealed, and the door to the new you is flung wide open and flowing. There's two ways you can deal with this white stone. Some people can just hold it privately, and then you live your life in such a way that everybody knows exactly what's on that stone. Or you can proclaim it loudly and proudly. Whatever way you choose to do it, we're going to do it on the count of 3. And I'm going to invite you, those who are loud and proud, to raise that stone up into the air and to yell to the universe with me 3 times that name. Those that are going to hold it privately, simply hold it against your chest and know that you are so loud in how you live that quality that everybody knows. You ready? I don't know. Were you ready now? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And one more time, internally and externally, claim the truth of your being. 1, 2, 3. That wasn't good enough. I'm going to channel my inner Barbara King and say, we need more energy, we need more enthusiasm, we need more passion. 1, 2, 3. And so it is, and so it will be. Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys are amazing. And come on, I know it's late. I know it's late. Lunch will be waiting for you. We're going to move through the offering because that's what we do in a church. Please be seated. But I'm going to invite Brian Andrew to come up, a member of a man who is running for the board of directors, I understand. And he's a member of our finance committee, and he's going to speak to you about the incredible good news happening in our community.
Yes, so first of all, Happy New Year. And what a better way to bring in the new year with a white stone and a recognition of the prosperity consciousness that exists here and is alive and well at Unity North. I have some really exciting news to share related to our holiday match campaign, where we have a set of angel donors, and anybody can be an angel. They come up with a challenge to the rest of the congregation to see if the congregation can match the total that the angel donors give. And so the exciting news that I have to share today is that there is still time for you to give to the match. And there are a couple of ways that you could go about this. So there's an envelope in the seat back in front of you. You can give on the app or online. Now, I was really kind of joking when I said that was the extremely exciting news, although it is exciting news, and we do hope that you will continue to support the campaign. We exceeded the match amount. Yes. And so the total as of right now, or last night, was $55,579 and 42 cents.
What does that make our total?
Okay.
People have been asking me, what's the actual total?
Let me get my calculator out. No. So the angel donors pledged $50,000, so that means that we have raised $105,579.
Celebrate that, Unity. That's commitment, dedication, and willingness. That's incredible.
Yes. And so, in all sincerity, if you had intended to give during the match season, during the holidays, and it just didn't happen, really the intention setting for the year, the prosperity consciousness is there and alive today. And so I encourage you to go ahead and do so. Again, our budget is more than what we collect in the plates every week. So please consider if you haven't already. And Happy New Year.
Today is the very last day.
Today is the last day. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Unity North, and thank you to everybody who participated in this. We're going to go into the offering for the day, but those envelopes are in your seat backs if you'd like to give a little bit above and me extra. We're heading into 2025 energized. Yes? This community is energized to do greater things than we've ever done. As you are doing it individually, we are doing it collectively.
As our ushers are coming forward, have come forward, and are about to pass around the baskets, I just want to say a special thanks to our entire prayer chaplain corps that is here today, has been blessing us, holding us in sacred space, in the house, online, giving us positive affirmations. What a beautiful Sunday to start off the year. Can't say thank you enough. All right, we are at offering time. We know we can give in the baskets, we can scan the QR codes, we can give online. Each gift is in love. We have received so much love today. Let's use that as an opportunity to give love back to Unity North. We are so blessed, so we are going to say our offering blessing together and declare that. Together we say, we are so blessed, we are so prosperous, and it is our great pleasure to share of our blessings and to share of our prosperity. And in the giving, the entire world is blessed. Thank you, God. Amen. And we hold on to that intention and that feeling as we sing our offering song. So please join us.
We are so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so grateful for all that we have. We are so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so grateful. We are so blessed. So before our closing song, I want to invite you to once again go out and see Charles Holt. What a blessing he has been to be here today. Charles, thank you for the gift, and thanks for being willing to come to this kind of unique, different service. Support his ministry. Go out there and get his books and give him a little bit extra because he's changing the face of the planet. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you. Also, give a hug to Jim Sanford. Give him an extra squeeze on the way out. Lots happening in this community. I know it was a long day. I really appreciate your patience in going. The Virgo in me was having a little bit of a problem. But the Gemini in me went, oh, okay, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. Let's close with this closing song. It was part of the chant that we used, but a new name, we have risen, and a new name has emerged. Get your body and your hand involved in the process. We have risen, we are free, we have claimed our destiny. We have risen, we are free, we have claimed our victory. A new name has been spoken, a new you, a new me. A new name has been spoken, a new you, a new me. Happy New Year, Unity North. Have a wonderful 2025. We'll see you next Sunday. Bob Simon will be in the house, and Shannon Plummer will be with us.